Welcome to Certified Fabulous YouTube channel. I'm Jessica.
Hi, and I'm Sarah.
And today we're going to be talking about eyeshadows. So, continuing on with the March Eyes Month, we are going to talk about, I guess I'll start. Want me to start?
Absolutely.
Usually start. I'll start. My favorites, I have two favorites I bought. Low-end favorite and a high-end favorite. When I'm talking about my low-end favorite, this is something I use every day. And it's by Revlon, if I can say the name right. The Color Stay 12-Hour Eyeshadow. This is the Copper Spice pack. 4. Comes in 4. It was a trio. It's 4. So I like this because this is the first time that I've tried lots of makeup and eyeshadows. And this one claims that it's Color Stay 12 hours. And it's true. And I use it in the gym, after work I go to the gym, I still have my makeup on, it stays on then, doesn't crease, still looks good.
Even without a primer on?
Even without primers, because I don't use primers, you know that. So, anyways, yes, and I use the brown one because it's better, more flattering for blue eyes. So that's by Revlon, and I love that. And normally, though, I don't like, this one kind of has a bit of a shimmer in it. Not too terrible. I really do not like shimmer eyeshadows. I don't like them at all. I don't think they look flattering on me. I just don't feel pretty when I'm wearing them.
It's all about feeling pretty, though.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean, why else are we doing this?
I know, exactly. So I tend to go for more of the matte eyeshadows. And so when when I was looking at the NARS website, I found this gorgeous matte, you're going to love this, Sarah, color.
That's gorgeous. I love NARS eyeshadow. They come out with
grenade?
Just like I had mentioned in the
Grenades?
lip episodes, they come out with different eyeshadow colors and an eyeshadow palette every season. They come out with a palette of 2 colors every season that it's like as soon as the new season's out, I find out I'm on their website. Looking.
Yeah, I just looked on their website trying to find the most matte shadow they had, and
I love their colors. Really, fairly high pigmented.
Oh yeah, lots of pigment on this.
You don't need a lot. It's a lot of pigment. So look at that. I mean, look at the rich color you get. And the colors that is, when you see a color palette on the shelf, that is the color you are getting in your palette. There's
that's what I love about it. I saw it on the website. I loved it. I really like doing this. I use a lot of black. When we talk about eyeliners, we'll talk about how I do black on top and on the bottom. And this is a good highlighter, and it's really good if you have blue eyes, I think especially, or light colored eyes. It really will bring it out. This color will bring out your eyes dramatically.
You could double
that as
a blush too if you were.
I tried that.
Yeah,
that's funny. I tried it and it looked really crappy. So I was like, okay.
Oh, it's probably it's highly pigmented, so you have to.
I'd have to. I mean,
really very light. You have to be careful with that.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I can use this as a blush, and then I was like, oh my god, I have to take this off. Yeah, lots of pigment. So I highly would recommend it. Checking out theirs. If you really like matte shadows, they're like the best in mattes. You like them for everything.
I do. I really like the brand. I think it has a lot to offer. There's a lot of diversity there, so it's a great brand. I personally, with my shadows though, I do like shimmers and I like mattes. I love combinations. I love kits and combinations, like the Sephora palette. When you
that one's
this
gorgeous.
is my personal palette, and it's messy and it's inexpensive, but. You have all these ranges of shadows and a lot of palettes like the Sephora palette. You can stay right in line with the colors, like your liner and your highlighter and your shadow and your color for your crease, and you just go up the line and you can create all these different looks, and then you get a couple of lip looks, your blush, your bronzer. I mean, everything I need. I travel with this. I go to the gym with this and my primer, of course, because I always need my primers. I put on my eye primer so all of my colors will stand out more, and especially when you're doing Jessica's look where it's more of a blues or greens, because I have a bluish green eye. I don't know, I like the colors to pop, and I really want to make sure that what's in this palette is showing up on my face when I'm playing with them. So I do use primers to smooth that out before I apply them. This is Stila. Stila has great shadows too. A lot less pigment though. It's really soft.
Oh, yeah,
See?
okay.
It's really soft. This looks like it's a bright color, but it's not.
Yeah, it looks shocking.
It does look shocking, but it's really, I mean, you can barely even see this on my hands. So
I like that.
it's really nice for summertime.
I usually use those to highlight the under the brow bone.
They're great highlighters. You can when you put a primer on, they will come out stronger. You can play with the levels, but they are great for highlighters and shimmers and that kind of stuff. This palette, they're great. I find Stila is great for summertime. I love these.
That's pretty. I like that one.
And I love the trifectas, your crease, your highlighter, your brow, you know, everything you sort of need right there. Vincent Longo, they're just pretty and beautiful.
Yeah,
I mean,
I love it.
So
I love the look of that.
Just kidding.
Oh.
Vincent Longo, they do a number of different presses where they have the flower or they have a tri-shape also where you get multiple colors. It's a little tricky to use a fine brush and get your colors when you want.
You can use the green one?
You can use the green one, absolutely. All of these colors are available to you to use, and you just have to be careful with how you... Yeah. And they're meant to go together. I mean, cool. It is meant to be worn together. They're pretty together. You can see how you can play with them, and it's beautiful. They have multiple different colors. This one's called Stephanie. Makeup Forever is my last and final piece I'm going to talk about. Makeup Forever is a shimmer. They have lots of different colors. So these are highly, highly pigmented when you are looking for something that's going to give you a lot of color. Stage makeup, going out to the club, doing something, whatever you're going to be doing. Halloween. Makeup Forever is a great brand to look for those kinds of stuff. They claim themselves as a professional makeup line, which means they are used by a lot of people for stage and theater. Yeah, stage and theater.
Yeah.
A little goes a really long way. So I don't have primer on, but look at that color that you have from just what I pulled out of the cap, and it's phenomenal shimmers. It's gorgeous, and then you can layer them together, and you get these beautiful looks together.
Oh, I like the...
Look at that. So you can
really
just...
metallic-y.
Absolutely.
Pretty.
The ones I have here, the shimmers, are metallic-y. You can layer them. They are gorgeous together. You sort of mix them together, and then all of a sudden you have a third color. They really blend well.
What are these names?
I have to close them and read the bottom.
Obviously.
That one's open. This one's called Star Power. It's the gold. It's a bronzy color.
This one's called
Whether you have green, blue, those are Star Power too. So this one is 90922. And that's 90910. Yeah.
Yep.
They're both called Star Powder. And they're beautiful. You blend them together, you can layer them. There's so much flexibility. I love to wear them to go out. It's my I don't know. You want to feel, when you want to change it up, you can use it any which way you want. I don't know. They're great. They're really pretty. And I know you're not a big fan of shimmery, but they really do wear well.
I would put that still like up here, and then maybe I would put some in the crease.
They wear really well. So that's all. That's my whole little spiel about my palette is.
I love palettes anyway.
And there's lots of different sizes of these at Sephora. So they have small ones, big ones. You can just go, and they have different ones for different eye colors. If you have brown eyes or blue eyes or green eyes, they have some of them that are more targeted and segmented towards that to help you. And they're not expensive at all.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Well, that's all we have on eyeshadows. So thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching us, and come visit us at certifiedfabulous.blogspot.com for more information on other shadows that we use to play with, makeup tricks to do with them, some different brushes that you can use to create some different looks.
And we will talk to you next week.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.